What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am, and today I've got a story time for y'all that I think you guys are gonna find interesting. Basically, apparently at this dude's school, there was a Minecraft server that got popular, a little too popular to the point where the kid who made it basically had a cult. I don't know how you start a Minecraft cult, but somehow he did it, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we get into it, press the like button, or no joke, no scam. Your family members are going to join a Minecraft cult, and trust me, you don't want that to happen. And without further ado, let's get into it.
Nice rack and her ass Brazilian. Just turned 21, but my bank's a million. Swear
So it's no secret Minecraft had itself a little bit of a comeback last year. You know, when Dream and all those dudes started popping off, it felt like everyone and their mom started playing Minecraft again. And it's a great game, nothing wrong with that. But it meant that like a lot of people wanted to play with their friends from school, whatnot. And Realms made it easier, but when you wanted to have a ton of people on one server, it was still like hosting a server was the way to go. And there was one kid at this school that the subscriber went to that had the ability to host a server. He had one with 100 slots. And by default, it kind of became like the school server. Everybody would play on there, you know, it was a big deal to have a big house in there, all that good stuff. And for the most part, most of the people in the server would just hop on, play for a little bit, hop off every now and then. There was plenty of people that had logged in, played for a week, and then never played again. Like, there was plenty of normal people. But there was a group of like 8 or 9 kids that was basically always online. They were the moderators and the administrators inside of this little server, and they were literally never seen offline. It was like they lived there. Honestly, if they could have lived in their Minecraft houses, then they probably would have, all things considered. Like, that's how much they were honestly online. You know when someone's online so much, you start to wonder if they're just sleeping with their computer on? That level. And whenever other people would log into the server, like people would be in there other than the administrative team, they would be really quiet. Like usually an admin team, you know, is talking to each other, trying to be in issues, but it was like they would only talk and move and do things when people weren't online. And obviously that creeps some people out. And the subscriber is the type of person who gets curious about things like this and was kind of noticing this weird trend. So he decided to just stay in the server one night, pretend that he was AFK, keep like spinning his character, but you know, convince them that he wasn't paying attention, that they were the only ones online, and just see what they were up to. And so he's just doing his thing, minding his business, just watching YouTube videos, moving his character every now and then so he doesn't get disconnected. And sure enough, at about 2 in the morning, they start teleporting to him to see what he's up to. And after a while, they're typing in chat and they're like, all right, well, I think he's AFK, so let's just do it. And they start all going to meet in the middle of the town. As I said, it was like a server with 100 people. So they had built some buildings for like the city. They had a little town, all that good stuff. And in the middle of the town was this like town hall looking thing. And so he walks over to the town hall where they all are, and he's shift walking. Because for those of you that don't know, if you shift walk in Minecraft, other people can't see your name. So he's shift walking over there, and they had a Discord server for the server. And he's looking at it, and there's a voice chat that says admin team that they're literally all in, like all 10 of them and the owner. And he starts kind of going around, and he gets to this point in the wall where there's like no way through. And he sees their names on the other side of the wall, but he just can't really find a way to get through, right? And so he's looking around, and finally he sees a painting, and they had done like one of those secret doors that is behind a painting. So he goes behind the secret door in the painting, steps on a pressure plate. It's this big like piston door thing that opens up, and there's this other really long hallway. So he goes down this really long hallway, and he gets to this spot where like he can see around the corner a little bit if he goes into third person mode. And he sees that it's this big room just covered in netherrack, like all the stuff from the nether, right? And in the middle is this big fire, and they've like built this like human looking thing in the middle of the fire, and they're all standing there in these skins that are like people's robes, basically looking like they're doing some type of weird satanic ritual in Minecraft, right? And I understand that, whatever, it's funny, it's haha. But what really weirds him out is, as he's watching, is that like it didn't seem like it was just some trolling behavior. You know, if you and your friends got together and decided to do like a little funny troll LMAO, look at our satanic cult in Minecraft moment, you wouldn't have like practiced little movements that you guys all do in sync. Like, you know how synchronized swimmers start moving in sync? That's what they start doing around this fire, dude. It was the type of thing that it was definitely not the first time they had done this. They had practiced this a multitude of times, and that's why it's so weird, dude. Like, whatever, everyone's trolled and done stupid things in Minecraft. I don't think there's no denying that. But I've never, like, made a satanic cult and practiced it to my friends to the point where we have 10 of us doing synchronized swimming lessons around the server. That just seems like they took it a little bit too far, in my opinion. And so obviously this guy's watching this and he's like, what in the world is going on, right? Like, what is this? And so he decides that he's just gonna run in there. So he takes his character, he unshifts, and he's running in there. And as soon as he runs in there, they all stop immediately and they start typing in chat that, like, he needs to join a VC on Discord. Join a VC, join a VC, join a VC. And chances are that means that they want to drag him in so they can talk to him, right? And he's a little bit nervous because obviously he doesn't know what's going on, but, like, he's a little weirded out. But he decides that he's gonna join the VC and just see what they say. Alright guys, I'm going to interrupt this for just 1 second. If you take a look at your screen now, you'll see an Xbox gift card. For those of you that don't know, I give away a gift card in every single video I post here on the channel as a way to say thank you to y'all for subscribing and turning on notifications. And while I'm interrupting, you might as well take a second to press the like button and go ahead and comment the word Minecraft down below if you want to join a Minecraft cult. And yeah, on that note, I'll shut up and get back to the video. Thanks. So he joins a voice chat and they drag him in and they're like, how long have you been watching? And he just says long enough to, like, see whatever's going on, right? That's literally all he says. He doesn't say he thinks it's weird. He doesn't say anything. And immediately they start being weird, which is also why he thinks it's not a joke, right? Because, like, instead of just being like, oh my gosh, dude, that's so funny, blah, 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 they just start being like, yeah, well, we built this because we just, we thought it was cool, And he's like, yeah, okay. I mean, I just figured I wanted to see what was going on. And he goes, yeah. Well, there's nothing weird going on, all right? Like, just so you know, there's nothing weird in this server. Like, we're not up to anything weird. And the subscriber is kind of like, okay, that's kind of a weird thing to say if you're not up to anything weird, but whatever, all right. And they kind of tell him, like, well, if you could not tell anyone about this, like, we want to kind of keep it our secret, we'd really appreciate it. And obviously, he doesn't really know what to do with that information, so he's like, all right, and then they remove him from the call. They don't give him a chance to leave, they take him out. And so at that point, he decides he's not going to tell anyone right away. He goes to sleep, and the next day at school, he's just, like, going to think about it. Maybe if someone asks him, he'll talk to him, but, like, he just doesn't know what to do with the information he has now. So the next day he's at school, and at some point he has to go to the bathroom, and it's during the class he's in. And it just so happens that he's in a class with one of the kids that was in this little, like, group of people doing this ritual thing, this cult thing in Minecraft. And he has to go to the bathroom, and the teacher is filling out the slip. And as he's filling out the slip, he notices that this kid's staring at him really weirdly and, like, texting on his phone very urgently, very urgently. And sure enough, he leaves, he goes to the bathroom, and he's doing his thing at the bathroom, and it just so happens, like, he's at a urinal, right? And he feels this, like, thing behind him, just the presence of something behind him. And so he turns around, and probably 2 inches away from him, just, like, way too uncomfortably close at the urinal, is the owner of the server. And he turns around, and they're face to face, and the owner of the server gets, like, right up in his face, inches away, and says, do we understand that you're not gonna tell anyone about what you saw on the server? And obviously the subscriber is just insanely confused because he's like, I haven't told anyone, and, like, why are you coming into the bathroom to threaten me? And so he just says, are you threatening me right now? Because it feels very threatening, which is just the truth. Like, if you're following someone into the bathroom, that's weird, dude. You're threatening them. And the owner of the server goes, no, I'm just saying that if you told anyone, we might have to take matters into our own hands. Do you understand? And at that point, he's just like, what in the world is going on, dude? I stayed up just to see what people do on the server at night, and now I've got this dude saying if I tell anyone it exists, he's gonna take matters into his own hands. And at that point, he's gotta make a choice, right? Does he, like, keep pushing and really try to find out whatever's happening in this Minecraft server and try to have all these dudes fight him? Or does he just kind of let it go because he doesn't care that much? And he decides to let it go because he doesn't care that much. I can't really blame him. I don't know if I'd want to go to war with a Minecraft cult that's, like, following me into the bathroom and threatening me, right? And so he says he's not going to tell anyone, it's not going to be an issue, and the owner of the server goes, good, but we're going to keep an eye on you. And he doesn't really know what they mean by that, dude, like, keep an eye on me in the bathroom or what? But sure enough, for about the next 2 weeks, he would just had the feeling he was being watched, and he would look around and, like, one of the 10 kids from that Minecraft server would be somewhere looking at their phone, texting someone while watching him. It was like they all had to keep tabs on him, and anytime they were watching him, report in to like the owner of the server just to make sure that, you know, he wasn't telling anyone about what he saw. And it started to really freak the dude out to the point where he just like left the Discord server. He stopped playing on the Minecraft server. He was like, I just want nothing to do with this. And when he left the Discord server, he got a message from an account he didn't recognize, and it just said excellent choice. And he was just like, all right, dude, I'm done. I don't know what I stumbled upon, but whatever it is, these kids have started a Minecraft cult, and whatever I witnessed them doing, whatever ritual where they've like synchronized their keyboard machines, they don't want anyone to know about. And so he's just, gonna be sworn to secrecy. He had to tell someone, so he sent it in to be told on YouTube. I don't know. If they see this, you're kind of screwed, dude. I don't know how many Minecraft cults are out there. But, you know, he didn't say where he is or anything, so I hope for the best. Seriously, though, why a cult in Minecraft? And what could they possibly be doing in Minecraft that's, like, this serious, dude? I feel like this is a case of them pretending that they're, like, a part of something really important more than it is anything else. But, yeah, regardless, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I'd really appreciate you taking a second to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the video. And, of course, subscribe if you're new and turn on notifications. If you really want to help me out, you can do it by doing me a big favor. Checking out the intro song link down below, or the podcasts, the Scuffed Cast link also down below, or you can use code SCRUBBY at the G Fuel checkout. It's a great way to get a discount on G Fuel energy drinks and help me out. Everyone's a winner. And of course, as I'm sure you guys are aware of, it is October, which means Halloween is approaching. And if you take a look at your screen, we got the Halloween merch, just the absolute coolest thing to ever exist, and it can be yours by clicking the top link in the description, so be sure to do that and get yourself some. But yeah, on that note, guys, I think that's gonna do it. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and hopefully I will see each and every single one of you guys next time with another video. I'm out. Peace.